Hello everybody, SlimKirby here. Welcome back to more of the Kirby Triple Deluxe playthrough. Last time we started our story, we didn't really learn a whole lot. We just know that a giant beanstalk has erupted throughout Dreamland, and we're going to be climbing this beanstalk. It's called the Dreamstalk though, so that's why I said that. But we're going to be climbing this beanstalk to try and find out what exactly is going on. We're currently in Fine Fields. Working through the first world of the game. We're going to be playing through some more levels today. Going to start with stage number 3, which actually has 4 sunstones, so this could be a bit of a long level, but I do not have a problem with that. Let's just go ahead and get this started. One thing I will point out very quickly is, as you can see, there is kind of a green dot here on this level window. That basically just means that in this level there will be a street pass interaction where you'll get, like, basically items from people you street pass. I think spot pass also kind of works, so you might actually see some of your 3DS friends on here as well. But yeah, that's basically what that is. So there is no green dot here, which means we will not have one of those in this stage. But whenever you do see that, that is something you can expect. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this started here and immediately run into the first enemy of the level, because why not? That just seems like something I would do. Hey, we haven't seen Cutter yet. We haven't seen Fire yet either, but we'll do Cutter first. So Cutter's always been kind of one of those abilities that, you know, it's a classic Kirby ability. I wouldn't say it's one of my favorite ones, though, just because I think ultimately a lot of it just is you throw a boomerang. Or maybe not a boomerang, but a blade that you can kind of boomerang a little bit. But it's alright. It's fine. It's harmless. It's not one of the most, like, intricate powers by any means, but it has its uses for sure. I don't think it's a bad ability by any means. It's just kind of one of the least exciting of the mainline Kirby ones. Just in my opinion. So there's that. Cleaving Cutter. Okay. I'll show off the final Cutter in a second. The Cutter Cleave, I think, is just kind of like you get close to an enemy and yeah, like that. But if, like, you're, like, really close, you can do the final Cutter. Like that. That's the final Cutter. Basically, Kirby's up B in Smash. That's essentially what that is. Okay, so there is actually a secret in this level, this room actually, and I am going to show it off. It's a secret that you should be familiar with if you've ever played a Kirby game, so, well, if you've watched my other Kirby playthroughs, I've always tried to show off these secrets whenever they've been relevant. There's also a rare keychain there as well. Actually, maybe it's not this room. I think it's actually the next room after this. Maybe? I don't know. Either way, let's, I'll verify if it is this room or not. Actually, I think it is. We're going to break that down. We're going to go over here, get the rare keychain. Actually, it is this room. So don't go in this star. Actually, go all the way here and touch the right wall. Oh no, we can't go any further. Why are we doing this? Well, that's okay. There is a reason why we're doing this. Actually, did I need to? No, we can go here, too. We're going to go back to the very beginning of the room. Back to here. Well, not here. But back to here. This star actually wasn't here earlier. This star activated once we touched the right side of the screen on the background. And this will take us back here, which now allows us to go up this hill. And if we keep following this hill all the way to the end, not only will we get some goodies like these stars, but we'll also find the first of actually 3 in this game, the Hal Room. So, for those who don't know, Hal is the developer of the Kirby series. Like, the company. Not, obviously, Sakurai. Masahiro Sakurai is the Kirby developer, but, you know, like, the company that specializes in Kirby, and Smash Bros. For that matter. So yeah, in a lot of Kirby games, they try to have like a room like this, kind of kind of a room in dedication to the developers where you'll have basically the words HOW spelled out in just giant blocked letters. But also, you can find some power-ups here, too. Some of the power-ups you'll find are, like, pretty rare ones you won't find, like, you know, this early into the game. So, let's pick a rare one here. Looks like we have Fighter, Leaf, Wing, and Wheel. I'm gonna pick Wing. Because, yeah, this is from, basically Kirby Superstar. Wing came back, and honestly, I've always been kind of a low-key fan of Wing. I don't think it's, like, the best ability by any means, but I have fun using it. It's better than I thought it was when I was a kid. When I was a kid, I thought Wing was one of the worst abilities, but it definitely has its uses. It definitely has its uses, and I'm not going to disregard those uses, because you can do some pretty cool things with Wing. Cool things with Wing. Hope I can actually hit that. Okay, good. I actually needed to hit that too, so thank God I actually got it done. Okay, so as far as the Wing move sets, so yeah, you can just use your Feather Gun, Target Feather, Condor Head where you just do the dash, and then down you do the Combo Bomb. I like the name of that, the Combo Bomb. So dash and B, and then you press down and B. Okay, there we go. That is pretty cool. Seems like you can do that, like, even just like that. Kind of like a combination of using that with the other one. Combo dive, up and then down B during Condor. Man. That's pretty cool. So that dive bomb, dash and press, then in midair, Condor. Seems like a lot of these are just variations of that. Then you have like the toss, the shuttle loop, and then the hover flap. But yeah, there's some unique aspects of Wing for sure. There's our first Sunstone. That's only the first Sunstone, by the way. Okay, we don't need to get that. Didn't know if there was anything else in here. Yeah, that's the shuttle loop right there. The shuttle loop, I think, is really, really cool. I remember that was something like, when I first saw that being like a possible move you could do with a Wing, I'm like, that's actually pretty damn cool. I wish I knew how to do that when I was a kid, you know? Yeah, you can also use Wing to break some of these grass things as well. To break the little pieces of grass, you can use basically any weapon that has like a blade attack, whether it's sword, ninja, cutter, or even stuff like this that has, like, you know, obviously the wing blades here constitute as blades as well. But we will have to finally switch out, and we'll finally use fire for once. Because I've been kind of skipping fire a couple of times. But we need to actually fire this cannon. Before we do, let's go ahead and just very quickly show off fire, some of the things you can do with this. So you have the fire breath, you can target the fire breath, you can do a fireball inferno, where you can basically set yourself on fire, which is pretty freaking awesome. Setting yourself on fire is not awesome, just again, the the idea of using it as an attack in this game is pretty freaking awesome. Then you have the dash attack, A during burn. Hold on. Oh shoot, I actually started that. I didn't mean to start that. Basically for this, you need to use the gyro to move this block that has the fuse on it, or the rope on it, and then basically guide it over to the cannon. So you can shoot straight up here and get another one of these. Hold on, I'm going to look at this one more time. So dash plus B, burn, an A during burn. I'm not really noticing... I don't know if it's just because I keep hitting something. I don't know, it seems like whenever I hit the button I just explode. Maybe that is the attack, I'm just not getting it. And then down and B in midair, you do that. Touch the ground during fireball spin. I think you just keep rolling if you do that. And then you can jump, touch a wall. Okay. So that's basically all just kind of a combination of everything. I imagine that's actually pretty good. Like, hold on. Yeah, that's basically the fireball roll. And you can jump with that. You can also climb walls with that. So that's basically all that was saying for that. Okay, it looks like we're going to have another Hypernova. So Kirby is going to open that endless void of a stomach of his and let some chaos ensue, I guess is the best way to put it. Yes, eat all the blocks. So for these worms, we can't swallow them from the front, but we can from the back, so that's what we're going to do, is we're just going to wait for them to show their more vulnerable side. Show that booty. You can also get some stars by messing with these guys as well. Hey. See, I think you have to just, like, you have to ultimately swallow to kind of scare them, and then they'll turn their backs to you, and that's when you want to strike, I guess. Ouch. Kirby, that was mean. What did those enemies ever do to you? They were just living their life in that little enclosed space, and you just had to bring a block on top of them. Kirby, I don't know about you sometimes. I love you, man, but you know, you gotta think about your actions. Your morality is being kind of questioned. Okay, so I can't really do anything here, so I need to move these blocks first. There we go. Now we can do this, and boom! Coming in like a wrecking ball. That's the way it is, everybody. That's the way it is. Okay, get another sunstone. Let's go ahead and keep on moving. So can I actually do anything here? Yeah, I can. Oh, okay, I get it. Although, I thought that maybe you didn't want to do that because you might cover up the door, but no, the block just breaks, I guess. Here lies those poor enemies that Kirby just destroyed. Why did Kirby destroy them? No one knows. Okay, so once again, we're going to have a... not really a mini-boss fight. That's kind of the thing. With these Hypernova sections, it's more so fighting, like, something that I guess could constitute as a mini-boss fight. In this sense, we're just kind of, like, destroying cannons, I guess. Oh, changing it up on us there. Can't believe you'd do something so controversial, like changing up a pattern on me. Okay, so it looks like... oh boy, I kind of remember this. Kind of a silly thing we have to do. So if we're going to swallow this star, we're going to remove the background, because why not? Okay, I think we're fine. I don't remember getting a rare keychain in this level. I hope I didn't miss it, and I just... I hope I'm just misremembering picking it up. Or not picking it up. Oh no! Not only am I unsure if we got the rare keychain, but I also just got a 7, which means... I don't think you really get anything for that. Okay, the rare keychain was the first one we picked up. So we get the triple star, which is from Kirby Squeak Squad, basically the final weapon that we use in that game. We get Sword Kirby from Nightmare in Wheel Kirby from Canvas Curse. And nothing else, because I didn't get the furthest platform in that minigame. Okay, well that's that level. We're going to go ahead and move on to the next one. Looks like we do have a Street Pass interaction in this level too, so that's nice. But yeah, it looks like we're only going to get through 2 levels per video, which is interesting. Ouch. Whoops. Kirby hit himself in the face. It was not very effective. Okay. So that's a key. Okay, here's the Street Pass thing. So, they're only giving me these items. They're not giving me any keychains, which is kind of a shame. Because I want keychains, damn it. Ooh, okay, I'm actually kind of excited about this. Because this guy right here will actually give us another new ability that was actually introduced in this game. So say hello to Heracross Kirby, or Beetle Kirby, I guess is the technical name. So yeah, we have kind of a new ability here. This was one of the abilities I was like really excited to use in this game. And yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, that's pretty much all I have to say. You can fly around like a beetle, you can do this horn attack, you can do a nice dash attack, you can use this. This actually does like, you can actually like stab and get enemies caught on your horn and do some interesting kind of throw moves. Kind of reminds me of suplex and backdrop and some of those other like suplex-like moves that we've gotten in the past. Also, the Beetle thing is actually like pretty extensive, but I think a lot of it is just like there's move sets where you're like catching enemies and then you're actually like throwing them in certain ways as well. So like a lot of it is just a variation of just one ability. So catching horn, you can carry around enemies, you can throw them. Up B. Okay, that's kind of cool. That's good for enemies that are above you. Hard head slam, I showed that off. Dash. There's a dive. Okay, so let's do this. Ooh, that's actually pretty cool. That's kind of a unique variation of that. So yeah, we'll spend a little bit of time with Beetle Kirby here. You can actually like get like multiple enemies stuck on your horn as well, which is kind of neat. But yeah, Heracross Kirby's pretty cool. I'll try to call him Beetle though, just to not confuse people. And yeah, it's another one of these abilities that you can actually cut grass with as well. So keep that in mind. So just to show this off, you can actually take keys with you to the background. They're objects that you can take with you, which will allow us to grab the first of the Sunstones in this level. Yay. Whee! I'm trying to actually try and like, although I don't think if you use the dash attack, it'll work. I think you have to be kind of close to an enemy just to like just normally get them on your... So I'm trying to carry around an enemy, not necessarily try to push them around. Also, there's the rare keychain. You have to be really on the lookout for stuff like this. Like, as you can see, like, you don't really see a wall in the background, so that lets you know, okay, I can go over here. I like to call those New Super Mario Bros. Secrets, where, you know, it's probably not the first game that did, like, secrets in that fashion, but again, like, you just have to notice things like, oh, wait, there's no wall here, so that means there's got to be something going on with the other part of that. I first kind of started noticing that in like the new Super Mario Bros. Games because actually, does that give you Needle or Spike or whatever? I don't really want to get rid of Beetle though. You know what? I'm not going to. I like Beetle. Beetle's cool, so we'll keep it for a bit. But yeah, New Super Mario Bros. Is kind of when I started noticing those, like especially when star coins came to the equation. They're like, okay, we're gonna hide star coins in this like random wall that's kind of missing like a little bit of the part of the wall that you'd see in other sections. So that's kind of why I always attribute that game to like those kinds of secrets. Hope that made sense. I didn't like the way I explained that, but I think you guys get the gist of what I'm talking about. So here you kind of need to use, I think this is kind of where you're supposed to use the 3D element of the 3DS to kind of figure out where these Gordos are. So obviously the small one here kind of lets you know that it's in the back, so it's not going to be interfering, and this one's in the foreground, so have to use that perspective of yours to figure out where they are. Ooh, super happy fun candy time. I love that. Like, I hope people have noticed, like, that's just what I call that. Oh, shoot. Oh, wait, no, I'm fine. But yeah, I just like calling it that, like, super happy fun candy time. Because it's just like, you get a lollipop, you just turn multicolored everything and everywhere. I feel like I missed something. I think that maybe that was just like a... I mean, it's not the rare keychain, so, like, whatever, but I did miss something that could have been a normal keychain. That poor pig, or whatever that enemy was. I just gotta, like, comboed him in the corner there. Okay, so once again, we're gonna use the gyro controls to make our day a little bit easier. But yeah, when I first played this game, Beetle Kirby was something I thought would be kind of a cool ability because, even though I'm not a big insect fan, like, I do kind of like just kind of the idea. Like, I always thought Heracross was a cool Pokemon, and it just kind of reminded me is that, okay, well, you get kind of like those super fighting beetle powers, I guess. That was an ability that I was really looking forward to playing as when I started playing this game. Ended up actually liking another ability that I wasn't really... I was kind of surprised that I actually enjoyed this ability, but we'll talk about it later when it comes into play. Let's just say my favorite new ability was one that kind of surprised me in terms of what it ended up being. Shoot. Oh, that's nothing. Okay, well, I'm gonna get rid of Beetle, see if... Okay, Needle is a thing in this game. Okay, that's kind of cool. So yeah, looking at Needle, not really a whole lot to it. You press the B to put your needles out. You can touch a wall during Needle attack to stick to the wall. Hold B and mash the D-pad to do the Needle Burst, which I just showed you. You have the Mega Needle, which is... Oh, God! I was not expecting that, honestly. So I guess, it's not the game I'm thinking of. I feel like there's a game where you can actually do, like, a rolling needle move, but... Oh, that's clearly not this one. That just looks painful. Painful to anyone who touches that, and painful just because, like... That's gotta hurt Kirby, making a giant needle like that, like Spawn in that fashion. Also, Kirby, you know, not wanting to preserve the lives of any of those enemies, just decides to, you know what, let's just kill. Let's kill. Kirby, please. Oh, I wanted to do the... I wanted to do the big needle on that enemy. Oh, well. Okay, let's go ahead and finish off this level, and then we're also going to end the video, too, I think. Again, it is looking like 2 levels per video is going to be the standard. At least until we, like, go over all the copy abilities at some point, because once we do that, I feel like it'll be maybe a little faster to get through some of these levels. Oh, man, that... Last few times, I haven't been doing too good on the gold game. That was a 3? I thought that would be at least a 2, but... Nope. It's a 3. So we're only going to get 10 stars and some food. You also get Hammer Kirby from Nightmare in Dreamland. The rare keychain is Dark Matter from Dreamland 3. We got Cool Spook from Nightmare in Dreamland as well. And Roly Poly from Amazing Mirror. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and close this video. Next time, not only are we going to have the boss of this first world, but there's also something else. Once you get all of the sunstones in a specific world, you'll actually unlock a secret level as well. So we're going to do the secret level first, and then we're going to fight the boss. So that's pretty much what next video is going to be. So thank you guys for joining me today. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time when we fight the first boss of Kirby Triple Deluxe. See you guys then. Later, folks.